Good morning, children. I hope you must have completed your yesterday's homework. Now today we will move on with our chapter, Lesson 2. The name of the lesson is Our Extended Family. We are doing the exercise of Lesson 2. We have done exercise A and B also. In exercise B, we have done only 2 questions. Question number 1 and 2. And it was your homework, children, that you have to do these exercises A and B. B exercise question number 1 and 2 in your notebook. I think you must have done it, and if you have done it, don't forget to upload your work in the WhatsApp group. So students, cheer up and start posting your work on the WhatsApp group. Now children, we will begin with exercise B. Answer the following question. Question number 3 is, why should members of a family take joint decisions? So children, what is the meaning of joint decision? Joint decision means all the elders of the family, they sit together and they can have a discussion over the topic and then they decide one thing, and which is their final decision. Nowadays, in some families, all elders take family decisions together. But in some families, the children are also encouraged to express their opinions and desires. So this can help to develop a healthy relationship with or between their children and their elders. So our answer will be, decision making in a family include all members of the family. This builds a healthy relationship between family members. So why, children, it is necessary to take a joint decision? Because it builds a healthy relationship between family members. All the family members show love, care, attention and respect among themselves. So decision making is a very important part of the family. Now children, question number 4. What is question number 4? What helps children to grow into well-groomed adults? Now children, what is well-groomed adults? Means who is neat and clean, who is beautiful. These are known as well-groomed adults. And who is also good by heart also. A good human being is also known as well-groomed adult. Now children, you all know that all family members share the work and responsibilities in a house. The adult members of a family are role models for the younger ones. So, the adult members can set examples, give instructions and teach good values and discipline to the younger members of the family. This will help a lot to the children. This will help the children to grow into a good human being and well-groomed adults. So children, we can write the answer here. The answer is, the adult members of a family set examples, give instructions. Instructions means directions. They just keep on telling their younger members what to do and what not to do, and teach good values and discipline and to the younger members. Younger members means who are young to them. This helps the children to grow into a well-groomed adults. Children also learn to take care of their family members and guests from the elders. Our elders teach us many good manners, how to respect elders and be polite and courteous with others. So there are a lot of things which we learn from our elders. So answer number 4 is complete. You have to write it in your notebook. So with question number 4, we have completed the question answers of lesson 2. Now the question answers of lesson 2 are complete. There are only 4 question answers of lesson 2. Now we move on to the next exercise, C. Now children, moving on to the exercise C. Write any 2 occasions when you meet the members of your extended family. Children, you all know that what is an extended family? An extended family includes grandparents, uncles, aunts and cousins, even if they live in separate homes or another city or country. So an extended family is a big family which includes all the members of the family. An extended family includes 3 generations. First is of grandparents, second generation is of their children. Now the second part of the question is, what do you do there? If you meet with your members of your extended family, what do you do? We meet our extended family at weddings, birthday parties and other special occasions. And we also go on picnics and holiday trips together with the members of the extended family. And when we meet, we share our joys and sorrows with them. So that will be the answer of this question. Now the third part of the question is, do you think it is important to stay in touch with the members of your extended family? If yes, then why? And if no, then why not? Children, it is very important to stay in touch with the members of your extended family because such get-together give us a chance to share our beliefs and ideas with each other. We can share our feelings, we can share our joys, we can share our sorrows with each other, and this build a very healthy relationship among the members of the extended family. And they are very important to form family bonds also. So what will be the answer for this question? The answer will be, we meet our extended family at weddings and birthday parties. We share our joys and sorrows with them. If we meet with the members of our extended family, we share joys and sorrows with them. You know children, joys means happiness and sorrows means sadness. And now it is very important to stay in touch with the members of the extended family. So we will write the answer for the third part of the question is, it is important to stay in touch with the members of your extended family because the family gatherings means get together. When all the family members gather at one place, it is known as family gathering. Help to form family bonds. So what is a family bond? Family bond is a kind of tie-up between the family which hold all the members of the family together, is known as family bond. So we have completed the C part of our exercise, and now we will move on to the exercise D, which is true or false. Now children, moving on to the exercise D. The heading is write true or false. If the statement you find is correct, then you have to write true, and if the statement is not correct according to you, then you will write false. So moving on to our first statement. Meeting family members is not important. You have to write here false, because it is very important to meet the family members, because a family plays many roles. It is the foundation of a human being. family helps children to become familiar with the culture, customs and their family tradition. So children, it is very important to meet the family members of the family. Of your family, it's very important. Now the second point is, working parents take the help of their parents to look after their children. Children, you all know that working parents go for their work in the daytime, and in the daytime their children are left alone in the home. So they take the help of their parents to look after their children. So they used to live with their parents, and then their parents take care of their children. So it is a true statement, very true. So the answer will be true. So write here true, T-R-U-E, true. Now children, moving on to the third part. We should not share joys and sorrows with family members. It is false, because our family is the foundation of ourselves. So we should share everything with our family. We should share everything with our parents also. Being a children, you should share all the things, what had happened in the school, what had happened while playing, what had happened with your friends. So you all should tell your parents. So this statement is not correct. We should not share joys and sorrows with family members. If something good happens to you, you should share your feelings with your family. And if something bad, that is not making you happy, happens to you also, then you have to tell your family members. This helps you to be more courageous and strong. Now the fourth point is, nowadays children are also encouraged to express their views. It is true, because children, you all know that today's generation is much faster than we were, because there is so much advancement in the field of science and technology, and this science and technology is being taught in schools also. So children are very much familiar with these new techniques, and they are much more enthusiastic about new things. So it is very true, children. Children are also encouraged to express their views in the family. So write here true. The answer is true. Now the fifth point is, a family plays many roles. Yes, it is also true, because our family is our first school. Whatever we learn is from our family also. Our mother is our first teacher. It is said that our mother is our first teacher. First, a child learns from his mother, and the family helps children to become familiar with the customs, culture and traditions of the society. And also the family tradition is being told by the elders of the family to the children. Strong family ties and bonds provide us the love and security we need for a happy life. We all want to live a happy life, and so we all need love and security, and it is provided by the family. So it is a very true statement, children. So write the answer true. Now children, what is your assignment for today? It is do exercise B, C and D in your notebook. Do exercise B in continuation what you have done yesterday, and exercise C and D you will start with a fresh page with the new date of today only. So this is your assignment for today. I hope You must have understood the topic. Okay, thank you children.